Harry, Meghan blasted for showing utter contempt they have for the king by planning to go on Colombia tour. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are portraying themselves as British royals amid the ongoing feud between the Sussexes and the royals, according to insiders. Harry and Meghan are preparing to go on a tour to Colombia, shortly after their Nigeria tour. However, the Sussexes' decision to visit Colombia has not pleased courtiers in the royal family, reports claimed. "I'm afraid it shows the utter contempt they have for the king and for very long-established ways of doing things," a former courtier told the Daily Beast. "Royal tours have always been about diplomacy, building bridges and reinforcing friendships on behalf of Britain," the ex-courtier continued. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. This tour may well have the noblest intentions, but it is clearly not being carried out on behalf of Britain, and yet they still basically portray themselves as British royals. It shows you exactly why the royals want these two kept as far away as possible, the person added. The Sussexes are expected to visit Colombia later this year. They have been invited by the country's vice president, Francia Marquez. Colombia, which reportedly has one of the highest murder rates in the world, is not a likely choice for travel. It is especially surprising as recent reports claimed that Harry is disappointed because he thinks King Charles is denying him automatic police protection in the UK, even though, according to Harry, his father has the power to intervene in his legal battle over security. The palace, however, has stressed that decisions around the Duke of Sussex's security are not personal at all. A royal source recently said that it was well established that security provision is not decided on by the king but by the government. For the king himself to attempt to intervene directly in this process in any way would be wholly inappropriate, the source said. A source close to Harry, however, said, if the king wanted, he could do this for his son. With a new threat on the horizon, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are reportedly racing against time to heal the rift within the royal family. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are understood to be desperate enough to repair their fractured relationship with the UK family, and the situation reportedly has something to do with the US elections. Royal reporter Richard Eden, in his op-ed, suggested that ongoing threats from Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump have left the Sussexes feeling uneasy. Despite their public stance against returning to the UK due to security concerns and ongoing legal battles, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle may be privately seeking reconciliation. According to Eden from the Daily Mail, the Duke's attempts to contact his ailing father, King Charles, and his repeated public expressions of love for his family hint at a desire to the year-long rift. The royal expert believes that the California-based couple's change of heart is linked to sensitive timing. It's quite clear they are eager to begin mending the rift, a former employee shared with Eden. In an op-ed, Eden suggests that their urgency may be driven by ongoing threats from Donald Trump and his family. Donald Trump, the former US president, is vying for a second term in the 2024 elections, facing stiff competition from Vice President-turned-Democratic nominee Kamala Harris. In the middle of this political battle, Trump's son has labeled the Duke and Duchess of Sussex as spoiled apples and echoed his father's claims that Harry could face deportation if the Republicans win in November. Trump has previously commented on the estranged royal member as well. Meanwhile, Harry is seeking UK citizenship as he wants to continue his life in California with his wife and kids, but was met with intense scrutiny over his alleged drug use mentioned in his book. "You can happily have those too," Eric said. "We might not want them anymore, it feels like they're on an island of their own. You can always have bad actors in everything. You can have spoiled apples in every orchard," Eric added, potentially hinting at the future of the royal couple if Trump comes into power again. "The institution of the royal family is beautiful, and is admired by many Americans. That should be protected," he added. Earlier, Donald Trump vowed to deport Harry if he lied about drug use on his visa application. This comes after Harry's candid admissions about cocaine, marijuana, and psychedelic drug use in his memoir, Spare. A conservative think tank has sued the Department of Homeland Security to access Harry's immigration records to determine if he accurately disclosed his drug history. So far, the Biden-run government has refused to release the record in the public domain, but that would likely change if Trump returns to the White House.